Manny Sosa, the internet's laziest music nerd, reviewing Rich Forever 5. The rise of Rich the Kid's Rich Forever was a movement I was very fond of in hip hop. In college, I was super heavily bumping the trio of Rich the Kid, Famous Dex, and Jay Critch. I really liked their solo and group tapes, and the rise of Rich Forever actually made me a fan of Rich the Kid, who I earlier just thought was a shitty fourth Migo. So the release of Rich Forever 5 was something that really enticed me and that I was really looking forward to. But after listening, I'll say the major merit of this project has got to be in the production. Some really great beat choices on this album on tracks like Sleeping Baguettes, Lobster, I Like Those, Real Sister, Every Blog, Let's Get It, and a few others. The great beats on these songs make for some cool records, and Rich Forever is never lacking when it comes to pretty decent song structure, as they do have many hits together and individually. But there is just some level of spark that's just not there in this attempt to revive a movement that I actually really liked. To me, it does feel like a bit more of a marketing thing. There wasn't too much of a push outside of that first single, Big Dog, whereas before, I feel like Rich Forever was constantly all over the net wherever you looked. So I think it's pretty clear that this resurgence will not actually be a resurgence. They're not going to be as popular as they were back in 2017. There isn't a song like New Wave or Get Out My Face, a song that can really stand out as a big single. Also, when these three get together, they always fall into this very familiar flow pattern. It feels like a bit of that the baby effect. You know how people are always saying since he raps so similarly every time, it kind of sounds like one long song. Even after a hiatus, it does feel like kind of dated and drones on a bit to me. Overall, I did like a bunch of records on this album, but I feel like it was mainly due to production from people like Slade the Monster, Buddha Blessed, and DA Got That Dope, and not very much Jay Critch, Famous Dex, or Rich the Kid. Scoring Rich Forever 5 a 6 out of 10. What would you think? What did you rate it? Argue with me in the comments. Catch you in the next one. Peace.